What's going on, you guys? It's the FPL Penguin back again with another video for you all. Hope you're all doing well, another live stream. And we're back, and I hope you're all doing well. And we're ready for about 15 minutes from now, game week 15. And we're going to see how we get on in game week 15. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. And if you're in chat, do let me know if you're in chat. And I hope you're all not too drunk over the bubbly. And I'm okay. I didn't have any bubbly. I only had a beer yesterday. So we're back with another game week 15 stream for you all. So get yourself in chat. How are we all doing? Hope you're all doing well. And so this is how I'm getting on with game week 15. This is what the team I'm going to go for. As you saw with my previous game week 15 stream, which I did about probably 2 days ago. I think I did it on Wednesday. So 2.5 days ago. I said we've got 15 minutes until the deadline. So if you've got any tips or any advice you want, any help with, please fire it away. How you doing, guys? How you doing? Jones, how you doing, mate? Hope you're all doing well, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Sean, how you doing? Morning. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Great to see you. I know I'm a bit late. But I got up late. Didn't get sleep till a bit later on in the morning hours, but I wanted to quickly do this nearest time, about less than 15 minutes to go until the deadline. As I keep forgetting, I keep thinking it's 11:30. I keep thinking it's 11:30 GMT time, the deadline. They only changed at the start of this season to 11 o'clock. So if you got any tips, who are your captains, guys? Before we get started, who are your captains? I bet it's going to be Salah. I bet majority of them are going to be Mo Salah. Is anyone captain KDB? Anyone going for Aguero? Because it's certain he's going to start in this game with Jesus out, with what I'm hearing is probably COVID related. But if you've got Aguero in your team, have you got Aguero in your team? Do you know anybody who's put Aguero in their team? Let me know. Yeah, so this is the team I'm going for. I've got Nato, I've got Justin, I've got Cody in there as well. But the reason I've gone for Gabriel is because I don't know why. I know they haven't got Chul. I know they haven't got Reece James. This is Chelsea. But I thought to myself, I want to put Gabriel on my team just in case. Maybe this is the Arsenal team, or might be in a bit too... I'm hyping them up too much. This is an Arsenal team that's not looking particularly good. The head's not in the right place. And Chelsea are probably going to win. But do I really want to start Justin or Cody instead of Gabriel? I mean, Justin's got the likes of Rashford, Cavani, Bruno Fernandes, or Cody's got Harry Kane, Son. But yeah, it's just one of them. So guys, who are your captains? Let me know if you're still there. Who are your captains for this game week? Have you done any transfers? Any big transfers? Do let me know. I want a defender for the blank game week 18. That's a 5.8 million or less. I already have Cancelo and Reguilon. I say, that is a 5.8 or less. So let's have a quick look for you, mates. Help you out there, 5.8 or less. So we've got about 12 minutes until the deadline. 5.8. See if we can find one here. Salah from Jones. I'm going for that as well, mate. I think I've completely messed up my team. -8. But I'm just going to go for it. Why not? It's Boxing Day. Why not? Hope you all had a great Christmas as well, guys. But yeah, here's some 5.8 defenders for you, mates, and your captain Salah. And 5.8 less already have. So there's some good ones here. You've probably got Mings, Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. Vestergaard is injured at the minute, so he's doubt that he could play. You got Bednarek. He's a good one. He's a cheap one as well. He's certain to start against Fulham. He's at 4.7. You've also got Cresswell. Who are West Ham playing? Got Brighton. Now that's a good one as well, because he's taking corners, isn't he, Cresswell? At 5.3, he is there. So he's a good one as well. So you got Mings, you got Bednarek, you got Cresswell. You got some good ones there. You got Walker Peters as well at 4.7. Now for Walker Peters, if you look how he's getting on at the minute, he's only got 2 assists. Now he's a good attacking one as well. More attacking obviously than Bednarek. So if you want to bring in Walker Peters versus Fulham, that's a good one to go for as well. You've also got. Who What else have you got in the team? You also got Cathal as well, 4.7. Is he getting much of the attacking returns at the moment? He's got 3 assists to his name so far this season. So you've got a good selection to go for, mate. And you got Bertrand as well, just at the bottom there at 5 million. How you doing, Ant? How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good Christmas as well. What tier are you in? Well, I'm currently in tier 3, mate. God knows what we'll be in the next week or two. It's bloody crazy. Who did you... we were allowed to with different households. So I had a family round. So it was allowed in our tier. So what tier are you in, mate? My transfer, Lamptey to Cancelo, will have 2 free transfers. Awesome. So trying to Cancelo. So it's a good one. That's a good one. That, and with Walker out as well, I think, I don't know if it's injury or COVID. So Cancelo's more than likely to start against what City got? No, Newcastle. I'm forgetting who everyone's got now. But yeah, my captain Salah, Mane, a good pick also. So mate, those are some good defenders right there for you. Welcome everybody to the stream. We're nearly there, about less than 10 minutes until the deadline. I'm more than happy with this team. I was going to start NATO over Bowen, but I thought to myself, I'm going to start Bowen over NATO. I just think to myself, it's Brighton, and I know what NATO can do, but I just think to myself, I think this is Spurs' game. I think they probably could get a result in this game, get back on track with the wins. Tier 2, mate. Glad you had a good one. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy with this country. It's crazy. Like a damn roller coaster, isn't it? Up and down. But yeah, stay safe, man. Stay safe. Hopefully we'll get through this together. But yeah, seriously, it's that's what I'm going for. I haven't got any Che Adams. We know Danny Ings is out injured. Now this is Che Adams' game to shine against Fulham, so I've still kept Ward-Prowse in there. It's good to have that Southampton asset. He's not really getting the returns, is he? Feels like the real Christmas Day. Bring on the football. You know, I'm looking forward to the football today, mostly tomorrow, because I've got a lot of players playing tomorrow. And also, game week 16. Guess what? If you look at the fixtures here, Saturday, Sunday, that's game week 15. Game week 16, boom, on Monday. How quick is that? So we've got a continuous, no spacing out, no gaps in days to the next game week. We've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of 2 game weeks of football. How fantastic is that? So make sure the deadline for game week 16 after this deadline is 1:30 GMT UK time. So I don't know what time that is in your country, guys, wherever you are. But 1:30 UK time in the afternoon. So yeah, that's going to be interesting as well. So I have to remember that and get my transfers sorted and try and avoid price rises and everything. I think the best triple is Bruno, KDB, and Salah, or Kane instead of Bruno. I'm not so sure about KDB, but I think KDB is going to get better now. Now that Aguero is back, and I think they've always linked up well, KDB and Aguero. So I think to myself now that KDB is going to do very, very well. But I feel with Spurs' lovely fixtures, guys, you can't doubt Spurs. Because if you look at Spurs' fixtures here with Harry Kane, for instance, and have a look here, you can see right here, you got Wolves, well, after the Wolves game, and then starting Monday, you got Fulham, you got Leeds, you got Villa, and you got Sheffield United. That's lovely 4 fixtures. Next 4 fixtures after the Wolves game for Tottenham. You could go for a double up. Now I'd love to go for a double up. I mean, how great would that be? You got the Spurs, you got Son, you got Kane. Like I said, how I'm tackling the blanket double game weeks. I'm slowly, at the moment, I've got 7 of 11 possible players for that blank game week in my team. So I'm hopefully trying to get another 2, maybe a cheeky 3 players in to get 10 players playing in that blank game week. And then for the double game week, I'm going to activate my second wild card, which will all be given at the end of this year, at the last game week of this year. So that's what I'm probably going to do. That's my little plan. Because I have Son, KDB, and Salah. I think, mate, I think that is nice. I think you don't need to go for Kane. If you've got Son, KDB, and Salah, you're good to go. But then Bruno's not in there. Bruno's in fine form. Now I think I'm going to be hiding behind the sofa. for the next, especially against Leicester today. Hoping that Bruno doesn't do anything. So I've just got this bad feeling that Bruno might be doing very well, very well. So Bruno's one of them that you need in your team as well, I feel. But yeah, if you want to join my league, you got time to join my league. If you haven't already, where's my league? There it is. If you want to join my league, there it is. There's the code right at the screen. More than welcome to join. NCVB98. Join that league, guys. Good fun. Why not? But yeah, that's my league. NCVB98. How I got on the last game week? You don't want to know. I got a 500k red arrow, which was crazy. I got 52 points. A -4 hit I did. I've done a -8 this week. And that's what I did. Captain Kane, you did absolutely fantastic, mate. X2 Fly, how you doing, bro? How you doing, mate? Awesome mod. Got an FPL channel of his own. X2 Fly, go check it out. Hope you're doing well, mate. Loving your content. And hope you had a nice Christmas as well, man. Hope you're doing good. So yeah, that's God knows how this game was going to do, and the next game week. So I'm hoping for the next 2 game weeks, please. You know, it'd be great. It'd be absolutely fantastic. So this microphone. But yeah, I do feel this is the way to go. I really do. So double Liverpool attack. I'm just hoping that does work out. I've seen a lot of people bringing Bobby Firmino. We were talking about this in the last video, and I don't know why. We've got about 4 minutes, guys. Just let you know, 4 minutes until the deadline. So 4 minutes you've got until the window shuts. I said I don't understand why people have brought in Firmino. I don't know why they brought him in. Well, he's not in the top 5 anymore, but he was doing particularly well. So I don't understand why he's doing well. I got 82 points like that. Dude, that's fantastic. Listen, if I had Salah, I would have been up there. And I captained someone good. I would have been... I just did the wrong thing. I don't know why. Never get rid of Salah. For every FPL season, never get rid of Salah. Even if he's in poor form. Never get rid of him. As you can see, where's Bobby Firmino? There he is. He's had about nearly 200k people bring him in. 200k. So you got him there. So I don't understand why people bring him in. He's not a good FPL asset, even though he has returned in the last 2 games. I know people are thinking, you know, maybe they haven't got a Salah. Maybe they have got a Salah, but maybe they can't afford Mane, so they've gone for a Salah and a Firmino. So I don't know. If we look at some more ins and outs as well, get your questions in, guys. If you've got any more questions, share this on Facebook and Twitter. We do appreciate it. And if you're new around here, please do consider hitting that subscribe button as well. And but yeah, as you can see, Callum Wilson's getting a lot of outs at the minute. Mahrez as well. I probably would have given him another game week if I didn't. We just don't know if he's going to start. I was just frustrated with him not starting. I'm not playing that again with Pep. So we've got Sheffield United. So this is Callum Wilson. He's got some extremely hard fixtures. City, Liverpool, he's got Leicester as well. So I can see why people are taking him out. He can take penalties as well. You know, he's Callum Wilson. Am I the only stream that watch your streams? I have no idea. I mean, there's loads of people that would be streaming, I'm sure, this game week. And that's really cool. So much content getting out there, and it's really cool. But I think with transfers wise, if I'm planning for transfers, I think for going into game week 16, I think my possible transfers to get into that blank game week, if we're looking at some potential transfers going across, I think I would like to have Aguero versus Everton. I think because Jesus will still be out with COVID. If it is COVID, it's an illness. I think Aguero versus Everton would be lovely. Who else agrees? I think Aguero versus Everton, but I don't know how I'm going to get him. That's the question. I don't know how I'm going to get Sergio Aguero on my team. Now Tuesdays look nice. Wednesdays look nice. But if I'm looking up quickly, have you got any more questions, guys? Who are your captains? Just make sure my team is looking fine with everything. But you're all checking your team quickly. Everything's fine. But yeah, deadline's here, guys. It's 11 o'clock here in the UK. It's shut. Even the microphone's lost the plot. It's shut. It's shut. So the deadline is shut, guys. So you can't make any more changes to your team unless it's glitched a bit. But yeah, this is the team I'm going for. Can't make any more changes, but that's the team I'm going for, guys. I'm gonna leave it on the screen. The deadline's now passed, and we're here. So so that's what I'm going for. Without refreshing the screen, because if we refresh the screen, we're going to lose the page. So we're going to stay on this page here. So we're going to talk about Game Week 16, and I just feel as well is that with I think it's a good one to go for. I think Che Adams versus West Ham is pretty decent, but I'm going to just keep Ward-Prowse for the moment. But I do like the look of Aguero away to Everton. I think that's lovely. I don't know, but Aguero's price is so high. I think it's about 10 point something million, but I do agree. It's it's not as high as I thought now. It's similar to Jamie Vardy's at the moment. And but I do feel with the injuries he's had, it could have gone down a bit more less. But they know FPL that, as soon as about everybody we're getting him. But Aguero's going to start because he did play in that game against Arsenal in the midweek, and Jesus is out as well. So I think Aguero could start today against Newcastle because Pep wants to slowly get him back into the starting lineup. So I do feel if we did Aguero, but I can't do it in a minute because is the page refreshed? Oh yeah, page refreshed. There we go, guys. Just to confirm it, deadline has passed. So, but yeah, it's passed at the minute. It's passed. So we're just gonna have a look at SofaScore as well. Shout to SofaScore, awesome website. I'm not sponsored, but I just want to say shout to them because they're a really cool website. You can find out all stats about different players and different matchups as well. So check out SofaScore and we have to look at some players because I do like to look at Rafinha, not Rafinha. I think Aguero's would look very tricky to try and judge at this very moment of time. If we look at Rafinha as well, if there's any players you want me to look up, guys, on SofaScore, do fire that away. Any players, but yeah, I know everyone's about the teams, but yeah, so this is what I'm looking at. Rafinha's really good. I think he's at 5.4 million. He's a very good player. I think that Pep preferred Jesus Aguero, but Aguero's injured, got an illness, mate. Not Aguero, but Jesus got an injured. It's got a illness. Jesus has got an illness, should I say? So I think Aguero, unless Ferran Torres starts up front, or maybe Raheem Sterling, but Jesus is definitely not playing today against is it today? Yeah, today against Newcastle. I trust my guts and getting Bobby Reed. Dude, that's good. A lot of people transferring Adams in. I think he'll blank big time. We'll have to see what happens. I didn't rush in to get Adams. He could do well. He's done alright without Danny Ings when he's played. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, this is Rafinha. And welcome, guys, to the stream. Hope you're doing well. If you are enjoying the stream, hit that like button, hit the thumbs up at the bottom of the screen. It really does help out the stream, really does a lot. Thank you. But yeah, this is what I'm going for, what I'm looking at with Rafinha. He started 6 out of 9 games. They were just waiting for him to break in, but he's basically cemented his place in the lineup now at Leeds. He's had some pretty decent ratings in the last 5 games as well. Jesus and Walker have COVID. Rafinha or Bowen. Going forward, mate. Is it going to let us look? Hopefully it does. They don't even let us look at fixtures. How annoying is that? Even when it's updating. That's annoying, isn't it? And I know Leeds have got... Well, they can't do it now because they've got Burnley, they've got West Brom, they've got Spurs. Now West Ham have got a really nice run. I think price-wise, I'd say Rafinha. I think fixtures-wise, I'd probably leans towards Bowen, but I think Rafinha's not a bad shout because Leeds are very, very attacking. So Rafinha would be a good option. I'd say probably a better option. If we have a look at the stats here and comparison-wise, Jared Bowen. Now to how this works. So the green, as you can see, the outer line is Rafinha, and the blue, inner line, you can see here is Bowen. So you can see the blue's Bowen right here. So I'm saying Bowen's just edging it. I know Bowen's played more games, so fair enough, fair to Rafinha. Bowen's played more games. Both take corners as well, so that's same similarity right there on comparison-wise. But I'd say just Bowen just edges it. But Rafinha's not bad, considering he's played less games. I think Rafinha could be a good attacking option to go for. Gotta go, Jones. Thank you so much for tuning in, mate. Thank you so much. Have a good day, have a great game week, and speak to you next time, mate. Penguin, good luck all. Should be interesting few days of footy. It should be. So, see you, mate. Have a good game week, and have a good day, mate. But yeah, so basically that's what I think is going to happen. So I think Rafinha's a good one to go for. I think Jared Bowen's a good one to go for as well, because we know West Ham's fixtures. Can we have a look at West Ham's fixtures? Because I know if we have a look at West Ham at this moment, just have a little scroll down here. We can see West Ham's fixtures. They've got Brighton on the far left. Brighton, Southampton. Now Southampton's going to be a tough one. They've got Everton. Could be still a tough one as well, because they did lose to Everton. Was it 4-1? 4-2, 4-1 in the League Cup, and they both had strong teams out. DCL got a hat-trick in that game. That was about in September, I think. So I think West Ham have got some pretty tough fixtures, to be honest with you. Will I stream Game Week 16? Yes. Yes, I will. I'll be streaming Monday, leading up to the deadline. So the deadline's about 1:30 UK time. So I'll probably be streaming 12:30 on a Monday, if I remember. But I think West Ham have got some tough fixtures. Burnley, but it gets easier. It gets easier after the start of the new year. So I don't think I'll be rushing to get... Well, despite, with the double game week. Because the double game week, is they've got West Brom and so. I think West Brom, they've got Burnley and West Brom, is it? Yeah, Burnley and West Brom. So they're two lovely fixtures. They're at home. So I think it'd be a good one to go for there. That's going to take another half hour to load. So obviously, we'll probably be gone by then. But yeah, so basically, if you have a look what's going on here. That's cool. Yeah, so players-wise as well, I think with... if we look at Aguero, but Aguero's not going to give us much stats to work with, is he? As much as I'd love to get Aguero in, I don't know who to get him with, unless... I don't really want to get rid of DCL. I don't really want to get rid of DCL, because I don't know how I'm going to do it. Do I downgrade DCL, get rid of a player that I've kept since Game Week 1? And then... The plan I could do is downgrade Mane to somebody and upgrade probably DCL, because I think Everton just got those tough fixtures now, and I wouldn't think it would be a bad idea. I think the only thing that scares me is the high ownership for DCL. That's the scary bit. Now, what I probably would love to do is get Son. Now, that could be a great idea. Could I do that? I don't know, because the screen's not there. Could I do that? I've only got about 0.2 in the bank, in the FPL bank. So I feel what I could do is probably Game Week 16, take a hit, -4, downgrade Mane to Son, and then upgrade DCL to Aguero. If we know Aguero is a certain starter. Now, do we like that? I mean, do you like that? Do you think that's a good idea? I think it could be one of them that could work out, but we just don't know. Man City have a lovely fixture after Chelsea. They do. I think if we look at their fixtures at the moment, if we just scroll, but this is Aguero. He loves to get in the box. He's not played many games, as you know. He's played started 2 out of 3. He's had that injury, but he's Aguero, and I think they're going to be looking for a replacement for him in the transfer window soon, because he's getting older now, isn't he? He's been there for like 8 years, 9 years. It's crazy, isn't it? So you got Man City versus Newcastle. You got Everton versus Man City, and then you've got Chelsea's going to be a tough one, but Chelsea are conceding goals. Are they playing the double game week though? I'm not too sure. No, they're not. They're playing the blank game week. But I would like Aguero in there because we know what Aguero can do. On his day, he can absolutely do well. Seems like I take a lot of hits, mate. It's all about trying to get those players in. I think, I've seen a lot of top FPL YouTubers, players taking hits. It's just about having fun with it, seriously, and just seeing if we can get those big players in, get those big points in. And so I'm just playing this for fun now. I'm not really competing. I'm just there, just going for it. What if I get Rafinha in now, then transfer him out for Bowen on game week 19? I don't think it's a bad idea. If you get him in now, but I wouldn't recommend getting him now because the deadline's passed. Yeah, I just don't know about Aguero. I think it's too much of a risk, and maybe I'm overthinking getting Aguero in. I think if we're probably rushing too much to having someone like Sergio in, and then he's probably still going to be rotated with Jesus. But I think I'm going to hold fire with no City assets at the minute and see what happens. But I'm more than happy with my team. I'm not making that same mistake twice. I'm going to captain Salah. I've got Marnie in there as well. I'm hoping for a 5-0 win against West Brom. Please, it's got to happen. Unless Big Sam does the unthinkable and gets a shock win against us. I would not be surprised, but I feel we're going to beat them. Now, fair enough, West Brom have lost a lot of games because they had a man sent off, and they've had a lot of red cards, a few red cards so far this season. But I feel, West Brom, have managed to not managed to adapt well when they've got a man sent off. So I think Liverpool, hopefully, I just don't know if Big Sam has got that West Brom team together, right? He's a new manager. He's relatively experienced. He's a veteran in the game. But I just feel we're really going to go West Brom. I really do. So I just think with Man City, I think you've got some good players there. And if we look at some more fixtures, I think this would be better. Should we look at some Premier League fixtures? This is a good part as well as SofaScore as well. Shout out to SofaScore. Again, absolutely amazing. So if we look at the league table, this is the league table at the minute. I just feel, who do you think is going to get relegated? I'm looking at that bottom three. I feel even though we're near enough halfway through the season, if you look at Sheffield United, you think they've not even got a win yet. They're the only team without a win. I will double West Ham defence, Fabianski and Kafal for the... Dude, that's amazing. I like that. I like it. I feel that's a lovely double up to go for, is it the Burnley and West Brom? They got Burnley and West Brom in that double game week. I think that's lovely. I think that's great. I feel that's what a lot of people will be targeting, a double, maybe triple West Ham defence. Maybe they'll have that cheeky attacker in with Souček, or maybe Antonio or Haller or Bowen in their team. But yeah, I just feel that bottom three we're looking at the minute, I feel it's going to get relegated. It's obvious, isn't it? I feel, where's the goals going to come from with Sheffield United? They've only scored 8 goals, same as Burnley. I just feel to myself, this is probably not going to work out for them. It's very strange that this is a team that kept the same amount of goals, that conceded the same amount of goals as they scored. And Brewster's not helping them. They need to sign. They just look like a championship team. I mean, maybe fair enough they haven't got the fans there, but I don't think that's really an excuse. I think it's down to the players now. I think the manager's the manager. I think he's a very, very good manager. But I think it can be down to the players and who he's signing. Or the formation-wise, maybe teams have sussed them out now. Because Lundstrom's not the same Lundstrom. He's got sent off in the last game week. So I just feel now that Sheffield United are probably going to get relegated. I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm just going to get a drink of water, so do hang tight. Back in a minute. I'm back, guys. How you all doing? Yeah, I'm just gonna drink of water. But like I was saying, if we have a look at the players around here, I just think it's still an update. Still updating the website. The looks of it, yeah, it's still updating. But yeah, if we talk about Game Week 15, I just think, look who's getting the assist at the minute. So the penalties would be an interesting one as well. As you can see, what this means here, Jamie Vardy scored 6 out of 7 goals so far this season. It's always good to look at those penalty takers as well, because if we're looking at some good penalty takers who are certain to score those goals, you're looking at the likes of Bruno Fernandes. He's one as well. Callum Wilson. I feel Mo Salah 5 out of 5. I think basically Salah's the only one who scored the most penalties and also not missed. So I feel Mo Salah, you got to have him as well. I feel Jamie Vardy, if we talk about Jamie Vardy as well, Jamie Vardy's got some nice fixtures ahead as well. If we look at Leicester, we have a look at Leicester's fixtures, and I feel they've got some lovely fixtures. A lot of people are talking about Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy, he scored against Spurs, and I just feel he's a good one to go for. You've got him against Manchester United, but after that you got Crystal Palace. I feel he could do something against them. But he's a bit of like a troll, like Callum Wilson. He's a bit hit and miss. You expect so much from him, then he doesn't do anything, and then you're like, paid all that money. So he's a bit hit and miss. So you just got to watch with those players. He's also got Newcastle United as well, and he's got Stoke in the Cup. He's also got those in the double game week as well, which is great. So maybe I'll get Jamie Vardy in that as well, because he's got Southampton and Chelsea at home. So that's good to go for Super Jamie Vardy with that. JBT, how you doing, mate? Guys, go check out his channel, JBT, on YouTube. Hey, mate, what transfers did you get up to this week? I did a -8, mate, and I brought in, I don't ask why, I've Salah, Mane, who was the other one? Salah, Mane, and Bowen. I had to bring in Bowen because I had to fund in Salah, so I couldn't do a -4. My initial transfer was just to do Mane, and then I thought to myself when I did it, I need to bring Salah in. But I couldn't bring Salah in straight away. I had to get rid of another player. So basically, I did. What did I do? If I look on my page right now, I can have a look. I basically did, mate. Where was it? Where's my team? Here we are. I did a -8, so I took KDB, Mahrez, and Bruno out. I know, Bruno Fernandes. And I brought in Mane, Salah, and Bowen. But I had to get rid of Bruno. I didn't have to, but to fund Salah, that's what I had to do. So it was a bit of a headache. I'm probably going to get punished. But hey ho, that's FPL. But that's what I did. But how are you getting on, mate? Who's your captain, JBT? And who's what are your transfers this week? What have you done, mate? Last time Salah missed a pen, I think in 2017-18 season. He just converts them so well into the back end there. He's just that good of a player. I think Jamie Vardy's a good one to go for. I think, could you keep Justin in there? I think Justin's a good one to keep in there. He offers that attacking returns, playing a bit more of that attacking fullback. That's Justin. But I feel like, they've got some decent fixtures here. They've got Fulham, and fair enough, Fulham beat them 2-1, didn't they? So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that goes. Is the page going to refresh? Are we waiting another 10 minutes? I think we have to wait, guys. I think we just have to leave it. Yep. Takes its time, doesn't it? So basically, I think Leicester are a good one to go for. If we look at the double game week, who West Ham got? Is it West Ham? I think Bamford's a good one. He's got a double game week, hasn't he? I think he's got Leicester and Southampton. I think this is Bamford. He's a good one to have as well. I think for the double game week, West Ham as well would be yeah, but it's just basically one of them. So we just look at the double game week here. So the double game week will consist for West Ham being Burnley and West Brom. So I feel here, double West Ham defence isn't a bad idea. I feel like it's a good one. And I feel you could go for attacker there as well. But you know what I feel more better having? I feel like I want to have Cresswell, Kafal, and Fabianski. I just want to go for that triple West Ham defence. I think you've got Kafal who just bombs down that wing and just gets those crosses in, gets those assists. You've got Cresswell who takes corners, and I feel he could be a good one as well, Cresswell. So, but I feel with Bowen and Souček, you know, they offer those returns as well. You got Haller, you don't know what's happening with Antonio, he's still injured at the minute. Cheers, mate. I was close to end up holding on -4. I brought in Dallas, Kafal, and Dyer for Zuma, Veltman, and Lewis. I do like that. You've got that Leeds, you've got West Ham, you've got the Spurs asset. And I feel that's a really big upgrade, mate. I really do. So I think KDB, Tamani happens today. He was that's very nice fixtures. Yeah, I got rid of KDB for Mane for this week. I hope Liverpool absolutely destroy West Brom. I really hope they do, because I've taken a -8 here. I just want to sit back. Is it tomorrow Liverpool play West Brom? I just really want to hope KDB blanks today and Mane and Salah just go absolutely crazy against West Brom, and I can just sit there and go, this is fantastic. Triple West Ham defence could come in massive. It could, mate. It could. And I just feel that's my plan. So if I've not told you already, I've only got triple captainship left. So basically I'm going to I've got 7 players in my team right now that are playing in the blank game week. So I'm thinking about getting another 2, possibly 3 players in for that blank game week. And then going into double game week 19, I'm going to hit that second wild card and just enjoy it. Like I'm starting all over and just enjoy it. So I know we have a break because we have, so the blank game week comes after, because we have a little break, don't we? I think it's FA Cup. So it's after the FA Cup week, the blank game week, I believe. Yeah, it is. So it's on the screen. Going for Ayling and Alioski, double up Leeds. It's not bad, I like it, but do consider Dallas. Do consider Dallas, mate, if you've not got Dallas, because sometimes he plays as centre mid as well. He's a bit like a Lundstrom, but not as good as Lundstrom. But he's offered those returns. I think he scored 3 goals. I think it's that way around. So he's a good cheap gem to go for, and I think he's a bit more certain to start than Alioski, just in case of rotation. But Dallas, don't rule Dallas out. I think he's a good one to go for. I have Robertson and my captain Salah. Double Leeds, defence is crazy. But if you look at Leeds, I know Leeds are conceding those goals, but as long as you go for the right players, the ones that are making those, attack. I think Ayling's not good for returns. I think he's good if you just want that cheaper Leeds defender in, but I'd say go for Dallas over Ayling, mate. I feel because Ayling's not really got any returns, and Dallas has got 3 goals to his name so far this season. I feel you've got to go for Dallas over Ayling. He offers more returns, more chances of getting a return than Ayling. If I look down here as well, they got West Brom next. That's in game week 16, let everyone know. So the deadline's passed now. To anyone tuning in, the deadline has passed. That was about half an hour, about 25 minutes ago. Is there another double game week in 26? I believe so. It's not been confirmed, but I believe there is another game week coming because of FA Cup, how that gets on. But it's not been confirmed, but I believe if you do follow Ben Krellin on Twitter, he will update you all. But yeah, so we got, as you can see, game week 16. We've got West Brom. They got Spurs. It's going to be a tough one, that. I do believe they're going to concede there, like they did against Manchester United. But then they've got, I'd say, hold fire for Leeds defenders, double Leeds defenders, should I say, until we get to the likes of that. Is it blank game week? Is it the blank game week? I think that's the blank game week. I'm not too sure where we are now. No, it's not blank game because they're not playing blank game week. Leeds are playing in the double game week. So when we get to Leeds' double game week, as you can see there against Brighton, it's a good chance to have double there. You got Southampton, you got Newcastle, you got Leicester, Everton, Palace, Arsenal, Wolves. I feel you could have double there, but I'd say Dallas over Ayling for sure, because Dallas offers more attacking returns than Ayling, and I feel it's a very good one to go for. I think he gets up the field more as well. Guys, hope you're doing well. If you are enjoying the stream, hit that like button at the bottom of the screen, hit that thumbs up, really appreciate it, and it really helps that streaming channel. Guys are awesome. And if you're new around here, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and share this stream on Facebook and Twitter, Snapchat, WhatsApp, all over the place. Really do appreciate it. And it really does mean a lot, guys. It really does. Thank you so much for your support. But yeah, I do these streams on a regular basis. I know I've not put much videos out, guys, like captain picks and stuff, but it does get boring, doesn't it? I think because when you see so many other streamers doing it as well, you're seeing the same ones, same captain picks. So I kind of want to do less of them now and do videos what you guys want to see. You know what I mean? Not the same ones like captain picks and stuff, because I'm going to choose, more than likely choose the same captain picks as majority of other YouTubers out there, FPL YouTubers. So I want to make something different for you guys. Something different, something that's not going to be obviously boring, something like, oh wow, new content, alright, new idea, something like that. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully get the Discord running as well. Blank games in 33, end of one. It's crazy, mate. It's crazy with the blank game weeks and the doubles. I'm basically just going to go for it. I'm going to wild card in the double game week, the first double game week, and I'm going to look forward to that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Liking and subscribing. Listen, guys, you're absolute legends. I really do appreciate your support, and I really do mean that. You've really helped this channel grow, you guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'll always remember that. You've actually helped this channel grow. We've done this as a team, and I can't thank you enough. As it updated now, as the FPL website, I don't think it's updated, because I know the lineups are out soon. Well, the lineups are out soon, aren't they, guys? For Manchester United game. Please say Bruno's benched. He's not going to be benched. I know he's not benched. Should we see if look on Twitter? Give me a follow on Twitter if you want to, guys. I'm on there on a regular basis at FPL_penguin #1 at the end. But yeah, should we have a look if they've posted the because there was news about Vardy possibly missing the game as well. Should we have a look? Because Manchester United are usually out early with them. If they put it out? No, they haven't yet. Should we see if Leicester have put the lineups as well? Because I really want to know if we have. Fell from 150k to 600k in 3 game weeks. So gambling with a double leads against Burnley. Had Chilwell and he is injured. I need a cheaper option to upgrade next game week. Bruno did play full 90 minutes, so he could get limited minutes. I hope he does. Because I'm worried. I'll tell you something. 2 players I'm worried about this game week that I don't own, that I owned last game week. Bruno and KDB. I just feel they're going to absolutely... I just don't even want to know the results of these games. I just want to get to tomorrow and not know the results, because it's going to be one of them. I'm still waiting for the lineups, guys. We need to know the lineups. Are they going to come out? Should we have, I'll tell you another one. Shout out to OneFootball. OneFootball's a good one as well. Look at lineups. We need to know the lineups, guys. If anyone beats me to it, do feel free to let me know if Bruno starts or Vardy starts. I have none of those players, so I'm probably going to be absolutely hiding behind the sofa. The game is definitely 12:30, isn't it? Yeah. So if we quickly have a look as well. We've got Leicester game. Yeah, so should we see if they've popped up yet? Have they popped up? No, they're not popped up yet, I don't think. So we're still waiting on them to be released. So I just feel this is going to be a very, very interesting game, Leicester versus Manchester United. And it's probably going to have goals, but I feel Manchester United are probably going to edge it. And I feel Bruno could be behind the goals. I really do think he could be. So I think if we look at some more players as well, because in the double game week, I want to just check as well some players. Let's have a look on some players right here. Have a little scroll down, and just want to find. It's not come up yet. You can see this is a good one to go for. Blank game week. Not blank. Let's have a look at. And also, guys, if you want to know a good blank game week free hit team to go for, check out my video from about last week. I did a video last week, probably quite a few days ago, an 8-minute video. So do check it out on my channel. The best free hit blank game week team to go for. Has a team come up? It's not come up. I think we're still waiting. They're making us wait, guys. So I think if we look at here, they've got some good players, good teams to go for. With double game week. I just feel, I don't know if that's worked out right now. I don't think that's showing the full then, the rest of them. But I do feel Vestergaard could be a good player to go for. Double Southampton defence isn't bad, because I know Southampton, have they got a double game week? Or Southampton got? Anyone know if Southampton's got a double game week? Do let me know. Lineups, I think we're still waiting for lineups to appear. Have a look down here just for a minute. I think we just have a little scroll to. I just want to see if they've got a double game week. Oh, they have got a double game week. They've got Leicester and they've got Leeds. So I feel, even though they're playing away, lineup is out. And it is out. Look at that. Jamie Vardy starts. Barnes, Maddison, O'Brighton, Tillman, and Ndidi. Stan, Justin. Justin's playing as well, which is great. Manchester United. Lineup is out. Anta's there as well. Fernandes does start, which is a bit of a headache, but it was expected. Rashford's in there as well. James, Martial. So it's the expected lineups right there. But yeah, this is the lineup, guys, as you can see. Got Leicester, we've got Manchester United, Lions are out. McTominay did well. McTominay did well. I think 75 people brought him in last game week, and he had a crack of a game against Leeds. That was some game, that. So we've got Fred in there as well. So this is going to be some interesting game. I hope it finishes 0-0. That would be perfect for me. So as I was saying, that was the lineup. So Southampton's lineup, as you can see. I do feel with they got Leicester, they got Leeds, so I feel a good thing to go for that as well. I'm not saying it's bad. You got McCarthy in there. I think McCarthy is a really good goalkeeper to have for that double game week. I might go for him. Vestergaard, you could go for Walker-Peters instead, but I feel triple maybe pushing it a bit too much. There's nothing wrong with double defence, Southampton, but I feel triple maybe pushing it. 1-0 Fernandes penalty. That would hurt. But I hope he doesn't. But I think he will. So basically, with Southampton, I think if you see how Danny Ings is, if he's fit, then get Danny Ings. You could have McCarthy, you have Walker-Peters, you can have Danny Ings, or maybe you have Che Adams instead as a cheap alternative if you're setting out that team, so you're not overpriced. Sorry, just practicing. That's the only thing he can do, score penalties. But he's a very, very good player. He is, Bruno. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna see. Is it still being awkward? Is it going to refresh? Is it going to? Yeah, it's still like that. It's probably gonna as soon as I go off stream. But guys, listen, it's been awesome. I'm gonna finish stream there. It's been great speaking to you all. Take care and have a great game week. And I shall speak to you Monday for game week 16. Bye, guys.